Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate the hypotenuse. Firstly, we need some input components for the two sides. I'm going to use spin edits for that. And add labels for some description. Like I said, this is side 1. This is side 2. Okay, so he's going to enter side 1 over here, enter side 2 over there. Just going to click on the button. And then you must calculate. And then you can display the answer and the label at the bottom. Okay. The value will be saved in a real data type. So I need to make a real variable. I'm going to call mine R hypo. And the data type is real. Okay, so now I need to do the mathematical calculation. Square root or it's going to ask for value 1. Okay, but that value currently is in the spin edit. So before we continue, let's go create two variables, I side 1, I side 2. Because I want to capture those values first before I continue with my calculations. Okay, so I'm just going to comment that out first. So I side 1 is equals to spin edit 1 dot value. Okay, now I capture the first one. Let's capture the second one. I side 2 is equals to spin edit 2 dot value. Okay. Spin edit 2. My spin is off. Okay, spin edit 2 dot value. Okay, now we can continue with our calculation. So in here I'm going to use I side 1 and close that bracket. Close the bracket, so there's 1, 2 open at the moment, 1 closing, plus square root I side 2. Then 1, 2 opening, 3 opening, 1, 2 closing, so I need 1 round bracket to close. With semicolon, let's just save. Hypo and let's just run it to see what it compiles. 5 and 3. Okay, now we just need to display it in our label. If I remember correctly, we have 3 labels, so this label is actually label 3. So we need to display it in label 3. So it says label 3 dot caption is equals to our value r hypo. R hypo is a real data type, so we need to convert it float to string. Okay, float to string, it will display it for us, but I want to upgrade it a little bit later because I want to make it float to string f, because otherwise it's going to show too many decimal values. So let's put that float to string f, fixed, comma 8, comma, let's make it 2 decimal values. 7, 3, and it will display it for you in 2 decimal values. If you want to make it 1 decimal, you can change it there. If you don't want in decimal values, you can make it 0. Okay. There's your formula.